The murder of 6-year-old JonBenet Ramsey captivated the nation, put her family under the microscope, with many speculating that her father, mother, brother, or all three were involved in her killing.
Four sets of remains. Remember, they were found last fall.
A stunning breakthrough in one of Australia's most infamous unsolved crimes, the Wanda Beach murder.
And welcome everyone to I gotta make sure I get the show title right because this is a change. But welcome to It Remains to Be Seen. And this show is going to take on a different approach than It's Okay to Talk About It. And I think both Lori and I thought that it was I hope it was both of us. That was a good idea to have a different show for this topic. But pertaining to mysteries that have not been solved. And I don't want to say the other thing because I don't know if we can get hit just for saying the name. I don't want to be paying out royalties and all that. But welcome to It Remains to Be Seen, and we're starting off the show series as we were last night when we did it on It's Okay to Talk About It. The Summer Wells case and recent developments. The title of tonight's show is Summer Wells from Jigsaw to Chaos, and oh my gosh, is there some chaos going on. I am Bob, and to the left, on the left-hand side of the screen, you have your beautiful hostess, Lori, and we are here to spend some time talking with you about the Summer Wells case. And I am going to hand this over to you for a second, and I'm going to make sure that audio is working on YouTube.
Oh, goodness. I always hate it when he says, I'll hand this over to you. I get nervous, and I go like, oh my god, really? Do you have to? Can you not? Let's pass. Let's don't say we did. What was the last thing you said? Don't forget to check my voice, too. Because we didn't do that yesterday. No, this is a messed up thing. This is more messed up today than it was yesterday. This just keeps getting more and more messed up.
You are good to go. We are both good to go.
Oh, crap.
So.
Like, this is getting crazy.
It really is.
So there is no Mexican cartel. Don did not get arrested. He was not in custody. And what else happened?
We don't know if Grandma was really Grandma.
Right, like, what's up with that? Like,
so,
man,
I'll state this: that there's speculation. There's about a 19-minute phone call. A link to one of the videos that contained it in the description. There are a few links to videos that you can watch in the description to get some current background on the situation. But toward the end of this video, we are going to be playing the uninterrupted phone call of Candace. Now, does she go by Candace Bly or Candace Wells? I see that kind of the last name being changed out throughout.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it either or.
Okay. So,
I'm not 100% certain.
It's about a 20-minute clip, audio clip, so you'll kind of get to watch us as we listen to it with you. But we'll be playing that toward the end. We're going to just discuss some things here throughout this, and, so that you can be part of the discussion. And if you want to stick around and be a part of the discussion during the playing of that phone call, then
Oh crap!
What's up?
Oh crap.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
Uh-oh. I'm thinking we are having some technical difficulties, guys. I'm not sure. I don't hear her at all. And we'll wait for her to come back, but the current time in this case, there's a lot more information coming out. I mean, it just seems like, so a little bit of background until she gets back. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let me see here. Let me check for any messages. Okay. Yeah, seems like she is having some technical difficulties over there for sure. I do not hear you, hun. And
Okay, I hear.
there you
hear me?
are. Okay, just
Right. Okay.
I'm going to pass this to you for a second because I have somebody who is going to get interrupted when they're doing a YouTube video.
Oh yeah, that's good. Well, I don't know what in the heck was said because I now look like a dork. But anyways, like other people look good when they
Okay.
use these things. It's definitely not me. All right.
Okay, so what we were talking about was well, what I was about to talk about, because I was like, oh shoot, you gotta love it when technology just kind of does that to you, you know?
Could you hear me?
No, I could not hear a single thing. You were totally silent. But basically, what I was going to say was there's strong speculation that the phone call that you'll hear at the end of this video was a hoax, and it was potentially set forth by Don himself, who evidently is at home. He is not under arrest, and he's not in the hands of the the Mexican cartel. But that it was instigated by him to get back at another investigator who brought out his stepsister, who finally, she was very brave and came out and told about her sexual abuse situation with Dawn when they were younger, and just a lot of crap going down. But there's also a clip out there on YouTube. I'll have to have you send that one to me, hun, and I'll put it in the description for anybody who's looking for some further viewing, where Dawn essentially states, what good would it do if they find Summer with all of the crap that's going on. There seems to be a lot of apathy from the parents in this situation. It's messed up because when you listen to them talk, and others have stated that they both had seemed emotionless when they were at the prayer vigils, which Candace has missed some of the prayer vigils evidently, and but when they were there, they were emotionless. And go ahead.
I haven't really seen much emotion out of either one of them during anything, except for that phone call.
Right.
Mary.
Which is totally out of character with everything that we've been seeing thus far.
But you could there was some believable stuff to that. I mean, it could happen. Like if he was arrested and her sons are gone and Summer's missing and her mom's gone and whatever, she's there by herself, she would probably crumble at some point, I'm sure.
But there's just so much going on with this. Like, okay, when you listen to the call, and maybe you'll recall this, huh? At first she had mentioned that the police had taken him, and then it switched over to the cartel had taken him.
Yeah.
So, boom.
Yeah.
Total story shift. This whole thing is a mess, and in the middle of all of this chaos is a little girl who we don't know where she is. We don't know what her condition is. We don't know anything. And these parents are pulling off this, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. They're pulling off this ridiculously stupid crap.
Exactly.
And, you know, there's I don't know if it's in the description as well. I think it might be. But there's also a video out there of text messages supposedly from the grandma in Messenger. People have reached out to the grandma, and she had said that wasn't her. So, like, we don't even know if grandma is grandma. Like, this thing is just getting crazier and crazier. And, again, there's a little girl who is out there somewhere. We don't know. We don't know the condition. We don't know the whereabouts. And these parents are acting like idiots. Like,
my thing is, though, if you can make that up, like about the Don being arrested or taken by the Mexican cartel, I mean, if you can make that shit up and make it so that everybody that's following this, you know, probably had a second or two or whatever where they're like, holy crap, like, what the hell's going on here? You know, what else are they lying about? Are they lying about Summer being missing? Because they really don't seem that concerned about Summer being missing.
no, they don't. They really don't.
Like, you would think they'd show a little bit of something to show that they cared a little bit about her, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem like they really, like, they're playing games. Like, that would be like the last thing I'd be doing when my kid's missing. I wouldn't be doing that. I'd be like, what?
Yeah, no kidding. Like I had mentioned last night, if that was one of my boys, I'd be hysterical. Absolutely hysterical, and I know you would if it was one of yours. You know, it's absolutely messed up. And
Now, can't they get charged for, like, hindering an investigation or something? Like, I would think there should be a charge for pulling that off or something.
I'm sure that one way or the other, and I hope for Summer's sake that it's in the better turnout for her. But one way or the other, when this is done, the hammer's going to come down on them. At least, I would like to think so with all of this, but the justice system is so screwed up anymore in so many areas that it's hard to say. But it's just getting crazier and crazier. You know, the inconsistencies, the trying to cover up, the situation with Mary, who was Don's stepsister, if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what she was referred to as. You know, she reached out to the police when all of this happened just to find out that he was never arrested. It was
and called the father, which has some health issues too, and probably got him all whatever, you know, worked up about it.
It was a huge hoax.
Yeah, like, what the hell?
So what's left to ask is, what the heck is going on?
Well, what the heck did go on? What? You know, it's like you don't know if any of this is real anymore. Like, what the hell?
I just, my concern is, where the heck is that little girl?
Well, where the heck is Grandma?
Yeah, no kidding.
I heard she took Jose or somebody back to North Carolina or something. I don't really know, but that was kind of weird.
Yeah, it's crazy. The situation is just crazy. You know, that's really all the information that I have. I mean, Lori has sent me a lot. I've gotten things coming up. You know, I've gotten things coming up on my on my feed on the YouTube app and things. But it's wild. You know, you have these people out looking for this little girl. It sounds to me as though, and this is my personal opinion, so don't take it as fact. But it sounds to me as though the parents know right where she is and what condition she's in. But all of these people are going through all of these actions, prayer vigils, searches. There are probably GoFundMes going on. I believe that there is now a $38,000 reward, for the finding of Summer. As far as the arrest goes, it seems like what took place there was capitalized on because there was another person named Don Wells, interestingly, who was arrested, but his middle name was Eugene, whereas the father in this case has the middle name of Wesley, and so it almost seems as though that was capitalized on or something. I don't know.
Well, I think it's all trying to be capitalized on. I mean, there was talks about movies. I don't know, like this stuff is getting really crazy.
All at the expense of a little girl. That's what really ticks me off.
I really hope she's okay. I do too. Really do.
I do too.
But this is messed up. Like, what? What happened and what story? Because now there's more stories. Like, it's like the whole foundation is shook. You can't just, be like, oh, yep, this is what happened. Blah blah blah. Blah. No, because where do you start?
I couldn't think of a title for tonight, but I think that from Jigsaw to Chaos definitely sums it up pretty well, because that's exactly what it is. At least with a jigsaw puzzle, you have the pieces, you just have to put them together. With this, I mean, it's like somebody took the pieces and cut them in half with scissors and put all of those halves or quarters or whatever in a box and shook them up, and you don't know what's what.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, at the expense of
a little girl, 5-year-old little girl. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I don't know.
And now what? 6-7 people have come forward now saying that he had, I guess, assaulted them and all this other stuff. Like, this is going crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Every direction. It's like, what?
It really is.
Like, I don't know. I think it is. Wow. Like, everybody's gone now. Like, what the hell? The boys are gone. Summer's missing.
Oh, yeah. You'll hear that. You'll hear that in that thing, too. That the kids were taken, but if I'm not mistaken, at the end of the phone call, it sounds like the kids were back. And you could hear kids in the background. I mean, like I said, it's about 20 minutes long. The YouTube video, that at least one of the YouTube videos that references the call is in the description, and you can check that video out as well. But when you listen to the call, and if you stay and listen through, and feel free to comment in the chat. We're not going to interrupt or pause the call. We're going to play it straight through because sometimes when it's fragmented like that, it makes things a bit trickier to take in. But as you're listening through, be sure to chat in the comments, and we'll interact with you out there through the chat. And you might get 2 responses because both of us are out here and taking care of the channel. So you might get 2 different responses from the same account. But we'll interact with you through the chat during the call so that we can play it without any interruption. But when it gets to the end, you'll hear what it sounds like. It sounds to be kids in the background, and the call is going to be very difficult to understand. I had tried to adjust some of the audio levels to make it a bit more distinguishable, but Candace is clearly very emotional. It's really hard to make out what she's saying, and I mean it's crazy. That's all I've got to say about it. It's just crazy. So, you have anything else to add there, hon?
I just can't believe in what universe people would think that would be funny.
I know.
The heck?
It really is crazy. What's up? What's up?
Oh. I don't know, my Steam just popped up for some weird reason. I was like...
It's like, come play some 7 Days to Die.
I didn't even touch it. I swear, this place is haunted.
Oh, man.
Really gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Tale of the Haunted Keyboard.
No, I don't understand what this is all for.
Yeah, I know.
What is the end game? What?
I really do not have a clue. I do not have a clue. I also don't have any more information to add.
Are you trying to shut me up?
No. I'm trying to see what you'd like to add, because I don't have any other information to add. I'm not trying to shut you up. Why would I do that?
I don't know. I was like, dude, what? No. I'm trying to think what the hell my brain was thinking. Because I did just very crazy stuff going on.
I do want to say this. If you pay attention to the marquee down at the bottom, there is some information about Summer. Blonde hair, blue eyes, approximately 3 feet tall. Last seen June 15th, 2021. And if you're watching this and you have any information pertaining to her, pertaining to this case that would be pertinent in, discovering her whereabouts and things, you can call 1-800-TBI-FIND or 1-800-824-3463. Sorry, I had to figure out those letters in my head because it's not there in the marquee yet. So, but just a messed up situation. Very saddening.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that know stuff.
I'm sure. There's a lot to this case that is... Stuff's going to come out of the woodwork, it seems. It's just a matter of time.
That is for sure. So, I don't know, I guess if I think of anything at the end of the video, the phone call, I can always add it, but I don't have...
I hear you. But for the record, though, I wouldn't try to shut you up. I like hearing your voice a heck of a lot more than I like hearing mine. So...
Oh, now I really hear my voice. I don't really like it too much.
I do. So... Okay. Then, you want me to hold that phone call up?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess what I'll do is I'm gonna mute my microphone, and if
mute mine too, eh?
Yeah, just 1 second. I gotta figure out how to do this, and I'll
Can't you do it?
What's
Can't you
that?
do it on OBS?
No, I can't because of it coming through my headset. So what I'll do is there's a command here in Team Talk where I can mute all the users. I just have to find it here. If for some reason the stream doesn't play, could you ping me in Messenger? just like listen to it out on. Well, actually, I can listen to it on YouTube, so don't even worry. Okay. Just 1 second. Okay, mute all. That's Control M. Okay, so I'm gonna mute us, and I'm going to play this thing for us. So, you ready?
Yep, first.
Here we go.
Master volume disabled. Master volume enabled.
I don't hear anything. Oh boy, what was I supposed
Voice
to
for
do?
Bob disabled.
Oh right, he said to ping him.
Voice for Lori disabled.
Hello? Hey, man. Hey. What's going on, Candace? They just took Donnie away. Who did? The police. They did? How come? I don't know.
It should be working
No
now.
one's telling the reason why. But they're flying him off to Boston, Massachusetts. They're flying him off to Boston? Yeah. Really? Oh my gosh, Candace. You know, they didn't tell you why? No. So what they do, they just knocked on the door and came in and cuffed him and took him? Yeah. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Candace. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I wish they would have told you the reason why. They didn't tell me anything. They just said they had to take him. This is something Jeez never did. Oh, really? Wow, Candace, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry, Candace. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, honey. I feel so bad for you. I wish I was there. I wish I could hold you, Candace. He's never been me the kids as long, ever. He's always been the greatest father. Right? Oh my gosh, Candace, I'm so sorry. Gosh. So you don't think that they're just gonna take him for maybe a couple of days and release him? No, I don't think so. You don't think so? Well, whatever Skinny and her friends did. You know, I don't know, Candace. I don't know. You know, they might just take him maybe for a couple of hours. Maybe they're just taking him to question him or something. You know what I mean? Why would I take him all the way to Boston? What? But why would I take him all the way to Boston? This is the question, you know? I don't know. Boston? I don't know. He don't have any ties in Boston that I know of, right? Not that I know of. Just, I mean, the only places he's ever been is like Federal. That's all I know. Federal. Federal? Huh. Yeah, I don't know, Candace. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I know. I don't know what he knows. Oh my gosh. I know. Is your mom coming back? No. She's not? From the Capitol. That's all I know. Wow. Wow, that is just crazy, Candace. That is crazy. Wow. I'm really sorry to hear that, Candace. God. I can't believe that they didn't, I don't know, that they didn't say something to you. You know what I mean? And then, so they said that they were going to take him to Boston. Are you sure they didn't say Utah? Over the Mexican mafia stuff. Oh, right. So, do you know anything about that? No, I don't know anything. Wow. Well, did Donnie ever come into some money that you knew about or anything? About $80,000. I don't know. Wow. My goodness. Yeah, that's just really crazy, Ken. He's on over the Mexican mafia. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, Candace. I don't understand what's going on, because if they're going to extradite him to Boston, I just don't know why they would do that, you know? Unless... Wow. Yeah. Huh? They're gonna kill him. They're gonna hurt him. The drug cartel, is that what you said? They're gonna kill him, they're gonna hurt him? Yeah. Well, if he's messed up in drugs, Candace, that's not your fault, okay? That's not your fault, Candace, okay? And there's not a lot you can do about that, you know? There's not, you know? I mean, you can stand behind him and be there for him, Candace, you know? But if I'm always stand behind him. Yeah. You know, and I just, oh my gosh, I just don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Candace. Do you think he had something to do with Summer's disappearance? In my heart, I don't. In your heart, you don't? No. That's because you love him, Candace. He's your husband. You know? But, you know, I just don't know, Candace. I mean, I hate to... I don't want to say, you know, he had anything to do with it, you know, but you never know, you know. I love it. Donnie said 20 children the mafia cartel, the children network, the hero. Wow. And they're mad at him. They're very mad at him. No, he said 20 children the mafia, and they're mad at him. Well, that's just great. I don't know, Candace. That's just great. I don't know what to tell you. I'm really sorry. I feel really bad for you, Candace. So your mom don't plan on coming back, huh? No. Oh my God. It's just great. Oh my goodness sakes. That's just great. I guess somebody we're going to and save the legacy of the Mexican mafia and the Oh, is that because of what came out today on YouTube? I don't know. I don't watch it. I don't watch it. Right, yeah, you don't watch them. I don't know. I was seeing something today, and I don't know. It was showing messages between two people. And so I don't know if that's the reason or not. You know, I want my kids back. Well, Candace, I'm sure you're going to get your kids back. If you didn't have anything to do with this, and Donnie did, you will get your kids back, Candace. Okay, don't worry about that because you will get your kids back. They will find a. They will help you, Candace. They will find a safe place for you, and you will get your kids back. I don't know anything about Donnie or whatever went on with the cartel, but I don't know anything about that. I've never heard about it. Right. Yeah, I know you don't, Candace, and that's why I'm saying. You know, don't try not to worry about it because you will, and you'll get your kids back. So try not to worry about that, okay? Just because they took Donnie don't mean that you won't get your kids back, okay? Are you okay? I guess you're not, are you? Really upset. Right. Yeah. Yep. I can't hardly breathe. Right. You need to calm down and, I don't know, smoke a cigarette and just sit there and calm down, Candace, you know. Try not, I know it's hard, but try not to worry, okay? Guys tried to save 27, and they're killing him. They're trying to kill him. Wow, I didn't know that. He didn't say anything to me, Candace. Yeah, Candace, he hasn't said nothing to me, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, I did read about that, about him owing money to people, but I just thought it was just another rumor, you know? It's top secret again. You know what I know. Yeah, that's just crappy, Candace. I'm really sorry, Candace, to hear that they took him. I know where my babies are. I know, Candace, right? I bet you've been going crazy. I mean, I'm sure of it, you know, and don't worry about your boys because your boys are safe, you know, and try not to worry about Summer because she's out there. I believe she's still out there, okay? I don't know. I wish I knew. Candace, I wish I knew who she was. But I believe that she's still out there and she's going to find her way home. You know, and try not to worry about your boys, okay? Because they're safe right now. Your boys are good where they're at. And you will get your boys back. You know, so try not to worry about that, okay? They flew to Boston and quit his cell phone, and they're beating Donnie up. The cops are beating Donnie up? Is that what you said? Yeah. Well, I don't think they're gonna beat him up, Candace. I think they probably. I think they just want to pull him in and talk to him, Candace. I'll bet you 10 to 1. I'll bet you 10 to 1. They're just gonna pull him in and talk to him and release him. Okay? I'll bet them. Huh?
I don't think they are.
I'll bet you they do. I'll bet you they're just going to pull him in and talk to him about the rumors that are going on around.
I mean, why would he be going to Boston? That don't make no sense.
No, that don't make sense, does it? But they could have just been saying that. You know, they could have just been saying that, Candace. I'll bet you 10 to 1 that they're probably just going to pull him in and just talk to him and find out what these rumors are going around, okay?
They're torturing him.
I don't think they will, Candace.
They are. They're torturing him.
Well, you know what? If they do beat him up or something, he can press charges, Candace, for them doing that to him.
If he wasn't coming.
Right, but I don't think they will, Candace. I really don't think they will because that's against the law. They can't do that, and I think they know that. You know,
nowadays, they don't care about nothing.
I know
they don't care about it.
Yeah, I know they don't, but really, Candace, I really do think that they probably just pulled him in for probably a few hours. And I'll bet you 10 to 1 they'll probably end up releasing him tomorrow.
Well, then why would they take him all the way to Boston? Why would they just take him here?
I think they were. I think they were just saying that, Candace. I think they were just telling you that, you know, or telling Donnie that to scare him. So I really do think they're just going to pull him in for a few hours and release him. He'll probably be back home tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. So try not to worry about it too much, okay? I think they were just trying to scare Donnie and stuff. I think they're just going to pull him in and talk to him for a while and then probably release him. So try not to. They probably will, Candace. You know, you got to look at it logical. That's probably all they're going to do.
That's a long ways away.
Boston is a long ways away, but you know, I don't know. You know, I just have no clue, Candace. Like I said, I think they're just going to pull him in for a few hours and then release him, Candace. I really do. You know, try not to think of other things, okay? Just keep it in your mind that they're probably just going to talk to him and then release him, okay?
Yeah.
And he'll be okay. He'll be all right. They're not going to beat him up, Candace. Okay? Yeah, I know you do, Candace. I know you do. I know, and I know you love him. He's your husband. Of course you do. You know?
Remember the kids I've known for 14 years.
Yeah, right. Huh. Right. Yeah, I know, Candace. That's why I was asking. I mean, is your mom going to come back and get her? Huh?
The cops are here.
Oh, okay. Well, do they want to talk to you?
No.
Is Donnie still outside with them?
No.
Oh. Huh. Well, what are they doing? Just sitting in the backyard?
In the back of the police car, and they're leaving me inside. They won't let me talk to them. They won't talk to me at all.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess the best thing for you to do, just just try and relax, Candace, okay? And just sit
They told
down.
me to get off the phone.
Huh?
They told me to get off the phone.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let you go, okay? If you want, call me back after they leave, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Voice for Lori enabled.
Okay. Well, we should be back on. Now, I'm not. Can you hear me, hon?
Mm-hmm. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yep. So basically, I don't know if those kids, like I thought, were coming into her home, or if they were in the background of the call recording of the individual who was playing the call recording. However, that call was placed around midnight-ish, from what they say. I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to sound like a jerk and very insensitive. But being that, she had showed so little emotion, and bearing in mind that it's been 2 months, and she showed very little emotion seemingly, and it seems to have been consistent. This reminds me of a drunk call that I had gotten from someone close to me many years ago. The slurred words, barely understandable. There were a lot of inconsistencies. It sounded like she said that the cops wouldn't talk to her, and then all of a sudden the cops were telling her to get off of the phone.
Yeah.
Doesn't add up. Oh, did your camera die?
None of it. Oh, no, I just closed the thing on her.
Oh, okay. Okay, I just want to make sure.
No, I did it this time.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, it just, it seems like there are so many inconsistencies. And then what you said there in the chat, seems that Mary thought he was arrested because of the fact that Jeannie went to the cops about the other charges. I mean, it's so hard to say. So dang hard to say. But again, we're Summer.
Exactly.
Where the heck is Summer at?
I don't know, but I really hope we'll find out at some point, because
I just hope that she's as okay as can be, and she can go on and live a nice life. It'd probably be in the hands of somebody else after all of this. I'm certain of that. Well, fairly certain of that. The system is messed up. But, it's crazy.
yeah, no, I was just trying to replay it all through my head, and it's just definitely a humdinger.
Yeah, it is.
And still no leads, no nothing on Summer.
No. For anybody who's watching, and if you have any information, you can call 1-800-TBI-FIND, 1-800-824-3463. And if you don't remember that phone number when watching this video, be sure to look down in the description as it is there. Or you can replay the video and see it on the marquee down there at the bottom. Either way, if you have any information that could help in the locating of Summer Wells, be sure to call in. That little girl needs to be found, and she needs to be brought to safety.
I still think there should be some kind of charge or something that they can put, give them for doing that. Like that.
I'm sure there is. It's just whether or not they'll get it. And when money...
It's obvious. Okay, seriously. It, to me, doesn't seem any different than the Casey Anthony thing where she was out partying and her daughter was missing. You know, like, you just don't care. Like, you don't care what's going on. You just want to, like, live for yourself. It just seems like, you know, you can't just go do shit like that. That looks bad.
I
If
mean,
they're innocent, it looks bad.
that's I don't know. It's almost what it seems like in, you know, in this case too, because like, you know, here she had Hunter, who's 15 years old, and they're over at a park drinking. Don't know how much. I still have a suspicion that she may have been drunk when she made that phone call. I mean, I could be wrong, and forgive me if I am, but I just remember the phone call that I got in the middle of the night one time by, I won't mention to spare that person any embarrassment, but the person called me and was like, "I love you, Bob," and was just going, "I'm in Canada and I'm drunk," and sounded like this person was partly crying and partly serious, but regardless, it took a lot of focusing to understand the words because they were so slurred, and that's what that reminds me of, listening to that call again. That's like the second or third time that I've listened to that today. And
Are you talking about me?
No, I'm talking about that call from Candace. You're totally fine. You're articulate. But
I was like, well, there was that one night where I was really drunk, but I mean, I don't know if I did that.
You were still articulate then. I mean,
yeah.
But it you know, seems that she has a relationship with alcohol. I mean,
And drugs.
Yeah. There's substance abuse on the table for both parents in this. And you know, during that call, everything was inconsistent. First, the cops took him. No, the you know, they got him, and you know, they're beating him right now. You know, and you notice how she emphasized that because she didn't state that just once. No, they're beating him. You know, it went from they're going to beat him to they're beating him.
Well, because she made it seem like at first it was the cops that got him.
Mm-hmm.
And then it sounded like it was the mafia that got him.
Yep.
And then it sounded like the cops again. And I was like, so what one was it? Was it the cops? Was it the mafia? Was it the monkey down the street? Well, who got him?
Which...
Nobody, apparently.
Which again leads me to think that she could have been on something or, you know, intoxicated or under the influence of something when she made that phone call. Because even when somebody's emotional, you know, they're gonna have their story straight. They're not going to flip flop. I mean, that's a big flip flop between the cops and the cartel.
Yeah, but you know, now knowing what we know about it, that it was all just a big fake-o, crap-o deal. You know what I'm saying? That what the hell is it all about? Like, what was it about?
I just want to know where that little girl is.
I mean, yeah, well, at this rate, I don't know if anybody's going to ever know.
Yeah, it's...
His parents have to stop playing games.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You know, growing up, my mom was always watching All My Children, General Hospital, and stuff like that. And I remember as a young teenager, early in my teens, I was like, yeah, that crap doesn't happen. This is so bogus. And now I'm an adult, and I'm like, holy freaking crap. Oh my gosh, this is like... The soap operas are underrated for their realism.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
Like I don't know. There's talk about him wanting to do, or have it made a movie or something.
Who's talking about that?
Dawn said that. I don't know. I'd have to look into it because I heard it just briefly just before we came on the live.
All I know is just everything with him. My respect for him is dwindling more and more.
For who, Dawn?
Yes, hearing things like this because it I don't know his heart, but vocally speaking, listening to him talk, making a statement such as, well, what good's it gonna do if, what good's it gonna do if they find her, if all the crap that's going on? I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. As a parent, why the heck would those words even come out of your mouth? Why aren't you breaking down, wondering about what the heck's going on with your daughter, but potentially, possibly, talking about a movie coming out of this? What the heck?
Yeah. Well, he did this prank too, right? So
Yep.
it's a pretty sick, twisted prank, if you ask me.
It really is.
And still nowhere closer to finding her whereabouts.
Exactly.
Or figuring out any part of this timeline as to what is actually real and what is fake.
Exactly.
I mean, it's starting to sound like nobody knows anything.
Yeah. It sure seems that way, doesn't it?
It's like everybody's like, yeah, I don't know, she's just gone. She's gone. Like, how do you just be gone? You just can't disappear into thin air unless, well, I mean, I guess it's possible, but it's highly unlikely.
I know. It's just a mess.
Well, I hope there's answers soon. I have a feeling, though, that this is going to be a pretty exciting week or the next few days anyways, coming up. To see what the hell happens.
Yeah.
Like, what's Don going to do now that this happened?
Exactly. So,
Is he just going to be calm about it? Like, I don't know.
As news unfolds, stay tuned here. There are a lot of other great channels who are giving information out about this, but we will also do our best to do the same to bring you as accurate of information as we can on this. So be sure to stay tuned here as well, and please interact in the chat or in the comments. We'd like to hear your thoughts on the matter too.
Don't be shy.
We're kind of out here talking to ourselves in the chat right now, so, and I know there's people out here because it shows that there are 5 right now. So, unless you're out here to troll, better off to keep quiet, because...
and if you're out here to troll, thank you for not speaking.
Yes, precisely, because if you do, you'll be blocked. It's all good. This is a place where you should be able to have mature conversations, and if you are not mature enough to interact with people, then interact with people you should not.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this all unfolds.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But yeah, I guess that's all I got for tonight. I mean, hopefully tomorrow we'll get closer to the end of all this and find where Summer's at.
Precisely. And again...
And what the hell happened.
Exactly. And again, if anybody is in the area or would have any pertinent information that can help in solving this, be sure again to call 1-800-TBI-FIND, 1-800-824-3463. And let's just keep sending out thoughts and prayers for that little girl and those who are trying to find her, and those who sincerely love her and care about her. And for those who aren't and who are making a big joke out of this, that they get their act together, because there are more important things in this life than screwing around when there is a little girl, missing. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it ticks me off.
Yes, I totally agree.
So, again, that's my 2 cents worth. So,
Yeah, I don't really have anything else, but I have a gut feeling that this is not the last of us. We will be back with more information on this because it seems to have new things all the time.
yep, and this definitely won't be the last of this kind of show either, because we got an intro for it and a logo, and so we'll work on covering other real life true crime cases as well. So won't be coming out here for some made up stuff. This is definitely an interesting field, and it's been really neat to be an information gatherer and to be able to come out and talk about these things. So, anyhow,
I completely agree. Yeah, I want to do like past, serial killers and stuff like that. I don't know. I might be weird, and you can call me weird, and people can say whatever. But
I liked watching CSI and stuff like that. So
I find it fascinating.
Yeah, definitely.
What the hell causes somebody to go to the point where they have to take another person's life, or multiple people's lives?
Exactly.
And the hell causes that? That's not normal behavior, And anyhow, yeah, I want to do shows like that, and I want to do a whole bunch of other stuff. I also still have my things that make you go, I did not put one out this morning, but I will tomorrow morning. But I didn't because we've had the show last night and now this one, but I'll put it out tomorrow morning, maybe. And then, yeah. I guess that's all I have. I don't have anything else. If you guys are watching and aren't subscribed, please do subscribe.
And if you found this informative, please give us a like as well. That means a lot more to content creators out here than you realize. Not asking for money or anything like that, but just a simple like. If you dislike
I was going to say, but I mean, like, if you're handing money out, I'm
not going to turn that down. Shoot. If you dislike it, so long as you aren't making, like, thumbs down mobs, like what seem to be popular out here on YouTube. If you dislike it, fine. You're entitled to that. You don't have to watch out here. If you do, and you don't like the videos, well, not sure why you're here, but thanks for the views. And, but like, share, comment, because we do enjoy interacting with people. I'm one of the admins out here under my channel Blind to Dad Life, and we enjoy interacting with people. So be sure to interact. I'd like to build an engaging community out here. But we appreciate you tuning in. For those of you who stayed with us through the duration of this, which is like over an hour now, we really appreciate it, and we'd like to hear from you. So
exactly. So share, like, comment, and subscribe.
Absolutely. And I'll let you wrap that up. I'll let you wrap it up because this is your channel.
Oh, please. You keep telling me this. That's all I got. So yeah, tomorrow morning 9 a.m. will be a new episode of Things That Make You Go and that's all I got. Maybe we'll be back tomorrow night. Maybe we won't. I guess it depends what happens in the news.
Depends on what happens, exactly. If there are any major changes, then you can guarantee you'll see us back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, or catch us on the replay. But if not, then it'll be back to normal, normal programming. But one way or the other, we'll be back.
All right. Good night. Good night.
Have a good one, all. Take care.